Hi guys, welcome back to Mog RC Models, and it's part 2 now of the video. How to undo your diffs case. I managed to get the back off it. I left this sort of bar bit on there, guys. Make it easier, like, you know. So when I do the front, put that one back, and then I leave that one on there and just lift it off at that. Keeps it all one piece, doesn't it? So I am actually at the moment. See this? I'm actually taking this apart, servicing the diffs and put more back. Probably put 20,000 in there. So that's what I'm doing today. So I got that off. The 2 screws out there. Pull this apart like that. And I think it twists out like that. This is quite easy, really, guys. There we go. So this 13 tooth drive just comes out, the 2 bearings. Remember to don't lose your bearings. Well, and I will move the other one. So basically you get out the thing like that. See that? Just do the 4 screws and so on. There is actually 8 screws on there altogether, but they just do the 2 at the nearest to the ends on there. Give it all a clean up as well, get the grease off it, and I'll put some new fresh grease on there. Actually the stuff I use, I'll show you guys what I've got here is that stuff, that red tacky stuff. That's good quality grease, red grease I call it. So that'll be going back in there. So yeah, so give it a good old clean, get rid of all the old grease, like that. That's better. It's a bit jammed up in there, but it don't really matter, don't get it all out, you know. But so that's nearly off. I'll take the diff at the minute, I probably could, yeah, let's most that out. So what's next is taking out the screws. They shouldn't be Loctite, hopefully not. You know what armoured like. Should be, no. They're coming out easy enough. So 4 screws. Basically all I'm doing, guys, is just checking the silicone, and if it needs topping up, I top it up. If it's grease in there, then I can take it all apart and put the fresh fluid in there. Right, there we go. That's one took out. So that one there should come out slowly. There we go, guys. This will move you over a little bit more there. Right guys, welcome back. That's a bit more closer. So yeah, so I took that first screw out, as you can see there. So going for the second one. I suppose you're probably shouting at me now, oh, use a hand tool. But no, I like to use it by hand, because hand tool screwdriver will strip the screw, and I'd rather do it by hand. You know what I mean? Make it easier, doesn't it? Big screws these are as well, right down in. So there's no one out there, he's already done. There we go. This one now. We just check the side what it's like. Hopefully it should be straightforward. Should be no grease in there, but like I said, if there's grease in there, I'll take it all apart and clean it all up. Put more back. Put some fresh fluid in there. Probably go for 20,000 in the rear of this armoured outcast 4S. 20,000. And then in the front about 15 or 10,000. So yeah, I like my oil pretty, you know, pretty tight in that. He's almost there. last but least, there we go. Halfway now, it's coming out, see it? Just like that. Take your fingers, there we go. See 4 screws on there? Okay, should lift off now, guys. There we go. Just a little bit like that, that's better. A little bit like that. There we go. So we go out like that. There we go, look, see. Ooh. That's a little washer. There we go, see? See that? The pins are there, so I'll keep the pins in there. It looks like they have put silicone in there, which is good. Let's have a check that one there. Yeah. That little bearing you see, that little bearing, that's got to go back into the centre. So if we could, it's not very much actually. No, that's no surprise. There's not much in there, is it really? There you go, back in there like that. See, guys? Like that. Leave that sort of gas thing on there. Leave that all on there. Stop this silicone oil coming out. But yeah, if you look in there, there's not much oil in there. That's what stock sort of like, you know. Nothing there at all. So yeah, I'll top this up now. Looks pretty clean anyway, because I haven't drove it anyway. So yeah, let's chuck about 20,000 in there. I'll be back in a minute. I'll just sort of set this up a minute. Right, welcome back, guys. Yeah, I got it in the vise already now, so it's all set and ready. So we're putting some 20,000. You can see that, can you? The camera's not zooming. Can you see that, guys? Yeah, 20,000. That's pure silicone oil. That's all I'm using it. Fast tracks. Get it from Make It Build. Yeah, but 20,000 in there. I don't ever top them up high, you know, because Tommy push that bit back in there, it will overflow, like, you know. So just keep it topped up. Not too much. I think that might do it now. Give it a little turn around. Get the guys working around that. That's it. Turn it all around. Look very happy in there, don't they? Let it sit for a couple of minutes, you know. I'll bring it across, guys. You can probably see that. I expect how sort of can you see that? There we go. So it's not too bad. I probably reckon that might be about right, because right up very high, see, and the end that's seeping out anyway. You know what I mean, guys? So yeah. Anyway, that's that, isn't it? So that's sorted out there. Right, so we've done that now. That's looking, it's like, no, we don't need no more there. I'll keep that 20,000, maybe put 20 in the front, do a 20k front and rear, or might even just go 12, something like that, you know. You want it more thicker in the rear because it gives you the old, you know, wheelie. Oh, she's a bit of noise in the background. Some dogs and that. Right. I think, guys, that's looking good. That's looking good. Yeah. Right, I'll be back in a minute, and guys, give me a few minutes to settle, and then we'll show you put it all back together. Right, guys, welcome back to my channel. I managed to get that all diff all back together now. 2 screws in there. Go over the 3rd screw. It basically sits on. Got to line it up with the 2 pins, basically. The higher pin, and then you got lower pin, basically. Well, you know where I'm going to come from, yeah. So yeah, I'm getting all these screws in there first, like that. Always do one side and do the other side. Always if you get in it, in trouble. You won't be sitting on it straight, see? Like that. I bet you guys scream at the screen now saying, why don't you use a hand drill? Only trouble is it stripped the screws, see, so it's a bit easier for me. I'm old fashioned really. I like to do it by hand, you know. Yeah, I've always been like that. Do it by hand, and then you don't strip the screw, do you know what I mean? Now, they say do it tight, but don't overdo it. So I'm not doing it over tight, just doing it hand tight, you know what I mean? There we go. That's 3 on there. Do the last one at least. There, probably take it out the vice now. Can't beat a good old vice, guys, can you? This is a godsend when I bought this. Bought this on eBay, got it a couple of years ago. It's done me proud. About £25 I think, something like that on eBay, which is not bad. Right, let's get this last sort of screw on here. Last but not least, number 4 going in. And all you do then is just put the bearings back. And then your diff bit goes back in the top. It just sits back and grease it all and boils your uncle. And do the same for the front, guys. I don't expect I'll probably do the video on the front because you roughly know how to you know, assemble it, don't you? Take it apart. So yeah, he's there. Nice and tight. Always check your screws over, make sure. Yeah, that's 20,000 there. So I reckon he'd be quite smooth and nice. Which, you know, that's the way I like it. There we go. Look at this. Lovely, smooth, beautiful. And that's pretty good. So what I'm going to do now, guys, clean the rest of this grease off. Put some nice red stuff, I call it. Red tracks. Red and tacky, what do we call it? Red grease, isn't it? That's what they say. Yeah, right, let's get that bit out there. Always like get all the old out, you know. Get all the nice, clean sort of in there, you know. Get that bit right out there. It's quite difficult to get it out really because I should really take it apart, but I think poke that in there like that. Yeah, it's coming out now, look. There we go, guys. Got that bit out. So yeah, what we do now, pop this one back in there. This is like that. It's so easy, these gears to work on these, that's why I buy these actually, these armoured outcasts and armoured full tech, and you know, excuse me, you know, any armoured, it's all the same gears, isn't it? Fronts and rears, you haven't got no centre diffs anyway, so it's much easier to work on, like, you know what I mean, guys? So lift it over there like that, and there you go, look. Jobs are good in that, eh? Then you put that screw in there. We're all ready to rock and roll now. He goes down there like so. There we go in there. There we go. And then you have one complete diff then done. And then in a minute, not going to film it, video it, I would do the same to the front. And then it will be done, ready to go out and give it a little spin around. Yes, I haven't kept the, what I was going to say, guys, I haven't kept the armoured handset. I'm using my own. Like I told you in the last video, I got my own, so it was easier. There we go, guys. Look at that. Easy in there, not too tight, they say, not too tight. I don't want to over tighten it because you would get problems otherwise. Look at that. You do it too tight and then the bloody thing won't go around as a trouble. I don't want that to see happening. It goes on there. Look at that. There we are. Look at that, see guys. look at that, eh? That is squeezing up. I might need to probably get that a bit more closer there so it bites on it. Probably be right now. Yeah. There we go, guys. One complete diff all done. He's looks quite good. Spectacular, I think. Yeah, he's yeah. He looks okay to me. I think it's alright. Yeah, he looks okay. So I didn't bother to do it that tight, really. Just a little bit more, but I don't want to do it too tight because no, it stretch the strip the bloody, you know what? No, it's right there. There we go. There we go, guys. See? Right. Anyway, guys, well, like and subscribe, and any comments below, would be most appreciated, and I'll catch you all very soon.